Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Parshvika, the channel where we talk about eco-friendly stuff. It's a nature lover channel. I love the nature, and if you love the nature, consider subscribing. We upload video every single week talking about eco-friendly stuffs, protecting and preserving the nature, different materials, different application, in a lot many ways. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about different eco materials or eco-friendly materials that you can very well use it for your day-to-day schedule, for your home, for your interior designing, whatever you call it. These are eco-friendly materials because we are getting aware of the environmental pollution, a lot of the things that have been harming the environment. So we are really in a need to protect our environment. So I'm going to be talking about some of the eco-friendly materials that is really eco-friendly. So let's dive in. Before we go, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video in the future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever we're gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Let's talk about the eco-friendly and what exactly these materials are, because there is a great demand for eco-friendly materials. The companies are turning into eco-friendly, avoiding the plastic, started using the paper bags or reusable bags or something like that. The most eco-friendly construction materials, so I'm going to be talking about some of the materials over here. The first is the cob. Now, cob is an eco-friendly natural building material. Have you ever wondered what those unusual organic looking houses made are of? These are environmentally eco-friendly. You're gonna see they are made from the clay, they are made from the they are made from the different stones that are completely derived from the nature, and it's kind of like a primitive or traditional type of the construction material you call it, but these were really eco-friendly, and it's a natural material, super easy to use, and due to its texture it gives you the freedom to create any shape you could probably or possibly imagine. So that's a great thing about using the cob houses, and there are so many houses in the world that are made from the cob houses. Another thing I want to talk about is using a reclaimed, recycled, or sustainable wood. Now, I think that wood has been one of the most common material in our day-to-day schedule. You have a lot of the wooden materials. We do have a lot of the wooden structures. So why not recycle them, reuse them, repaint them, renovate them instead of throwing them away and purchasing a new furniture? Because of course, wood is eco-friendly, but there are a lot many trees are being cut for the wood that you're seeing right now in your furniture or on your table. So instead of throwing them away, seeing that they are now old, they are not at all usable, instead reuse them, recycle them, maybe repair them. Like you could have someone to actually repair it, or you could repair it yourself. Because if you are using a new wood materials, then you are cutting down those trees and using these old wood, using these wood from the trees. So if you really want to preserve tree, you need to stop cutting useless amounts of trees. And the only way we can do that is to reuse and recycle the materials. For example, recycling the paper, because paper is extracted from the wood. So still you need to cut a lot of the plants to extract the paper. The same is the case of the wood. You need to cut a lot of the plants or trees to get that wood. So probably one of the most used type of building material. It's one of the most kind of building material in the interior designing, the furniture. It's an aesthetical, pleasing, easy to use, and feels like a natural indoors. Reclaimed recycled wood has a much lower environmental impact than harvesting new timber. I already talked about that. However, if you're getting a new wood, it's essential to source from sustainably for managed forests. It's also an excellent material for natural looking floors or exposed beams. So the benefit is that it's a natural material, but you really need to be cautious how much wood you are using, because you're cutting down on the trees. Another thing I want to talk over here is about another material that we can use is the bamboo. Yes, you've seen a lot of the bamboo stuffs, bamboo bags, bamboo furnitures, bamboo straws, bamboo utensils. Bamboo stuffs have been used a lot many times, and some of the primitive culture in the different parts of the world are using the bamboo, and they're creating beautiful stuff from the bamboo which are available in the sale in the market. So I think bamboo is extracted from the plant, it's extracted from the trees, completely eco-friendly, but still you need to reuse the old bamboo if you're seeing if you have currently, because if you're getting the new bamboo, you have to cut down the tree to get that new bamboo. It's quite obvious, but still we need to think about it. So bamboo is a type of the plant that grows back quickly within only 3 to 5 years. It is 100% biodegradable, antibacterial, and eco-friendly, if not chemically processed. Having said that, bamboo makes a perfect choice in the construction world, and also in your jewelry items, your day-to-day routines, your interior designing. A lot more stuff can be made from the bamboo. They have a really good strength and they look really pretty. Some people do mix them with the chemicals, but I would highly recommend you to use the bamboo like that only and create something out of it if you're using a one. Or maybe you can color them using an eco-friendly, environmental friendly colors. you can use them in that as well. That's most common material people can use, and you can also use this also for the construction, and you can use in day-to-day routine or your floor building or even for your interior designing, is the clay brick. Now, clay brick is a natural material made from water and clay from the earth. It's entirely recyclable since it's made from the water and clay and the soil and the stones. It's entirely recyclable, entirely earth friendly. It doesn't release any toxic chemicals when in the landfill, so that's really important. Clay brick is an energy efficient material. In the summer it keeps the house cooler, and in the winter traps the warmth for more extended period. If you see the bricks have been used from traditional times. In the old ages, many houses have been made from the bricks. They fire the bricks, they make it a little bit harder, and then they actually use them in the construction materials and building the small furniture items. Some do use them to make their stoneware tables or furnitures or even a bed. They do use the brick. So brick is kind of like a multi-use product, and it's highly eco-friendly, and it's completely recyclable because it's made from the things that have been extracted from the nature. So that is a great material which you can very well use it. Next I want to talk about is a recycled rubber. For those of you guys who don't know, rubber is the material that is extracted from the plants. Like, it is a plant waste product, you can call it. Like, it's a general basic thing I can call as a plant waste product. But the rubber is not just used for erasing the pencil or something like that. Have been used in the multiple different stuff, in the tires, in the household works, in the construction stuffs, in the vehicles. A lot more stuff has been made from the rubber, and rubber is kind of having a high insulating properties. So you're gonna see a rubber is actually wired on your appliances, on your electrical stuff, because it has a highly insulating property. So if you want to make the new rubber, obviously you need to get that from the tree. Maybe you have to cut that particular tree, or maybe you need to get it from the tree. So you're going to see a lot of the rubber have been kept like that only. If you see that vehicles are there, they are having their tire made from the rubber, and if it's the old tire, they'll just gonna throw it away. So I would highly recommend you to actually go forward with recycling the rubber rather than generating it new from the environment. So there are the two types of the rubbers, basically the natural and the synthetic. Right now I'm talking about the natural one, not the synthetic one. Natural rubber is usually made of rubber tree, Hevea brasiliensis, Wallace rubber. Okay, in this case, natural rubber is the most eco-friendly option. Rubber can be reclaimed and made into sidewalks, playground surfacing, sports surfaces, outdoor floor tiles. It's a soft material that feels great under your feet. Natural rubber exhibits high resilience and tear resistance. I already talked about that. It's a great way to actually go with the recycled rubber, because if you are extracting from the new trees, you have to cut, or you may have to cut those trees to get that old rubber. The last material that I want to talk for this particular video, now even though there are so many different materials available in the market which you can very well use it for eco-friendly, the last one I have for you, newspaper wood. Now, newspaper wood, do you know that cycle can be reversed in paper and could be used into the wood again? Newspaper wood is made by compressing old newspapers and glue into thin layers until it forms wood grain texture. How awesome is that? Like, you can have a lot of the piles of the newspaper, they're gonna glue together and they're gonna convert into something like a texture, is kind of like a resemblance to the wood, and then you can use that newspaper wood to create your furniture items, building materials, day-to-day routine things that you can use that. It's great, like you are actually using this recycled or newspaper paper. Okay, so the upcycling process gives new lives to what of most consider recyclable waste. By doing so, it extends the life of the paper on a whole other level, using less energy to change its state for a new use. So that could be a great way. Now, these are some materials that I covered in this video are eco-friendly materials. You can recycle them, renovate them, reuse them, reclaim them. You can do it a lot, many different varieties. Of course, there is a whole list of the different eco-friendly materials or environment-friendly materials. Let me know in the comment section below your own eco-friendly materials that you're using currently in your households, and you feel like these are really helping you to save an environment on a next level. I would really love to hear from you. But till then, take care. I'll gonna see you in the next video with a new topic about environment friendly. If you love the nature, consider subscribing. We upload video every single week. When we do so, you're gonna get notified about it. Till then, take care. I'll gonna see you in the next video. Bye guys.